we would have expected. He's kind of staying in the pocket with Shane Mosley.
Pacquiao, as Mosley told us, will have to come to him. Now Mosley lands a straight right hand to the body.
That was a solid right hand to the body, and Pacquiao answered with his own left to the body.
Strategically, the way this fight is being fought so far isn't bad for Shane Mosley because he's not getting the angles from Manny Pacquiao. And strategically, the way it's the right foot of Manny Pacquiao and making it difficult for Pacquiao to get in position to land his punches.
End of round one. Round two, scheduled for 12 for the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao, the champion, in blue. Sugar Shane Mosley, the challenger, in black.
That's when Pacquiao's at his best.
Watch your heads, watch your heads.
Both of these fighters are superb counterpunchers. And you saw when Shane Mosley went in and he threw the 1-2, he missed. And that will give Pacquiao opportunities.
Watch your heads, guys. Come on, watch it. Watch your head.
Accidental headbutt.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So one thing we do not want to see, Kenny Bayless, the third man in the ring, experienced referee.
43rd world title fight. Continuing to go downstairs, making Mosley drop that right hand.
Manny Pacquiao's fighting, though, this fight more like he used to when he was down fighting Morales and Barrera and those fighters. Straight line fighter against Mosley.
Now Pacquiao, right hook followed by straight left hand.
It's safe to say that Pacquiao got Shane Mosley's attention in that round. He landed some good, solid shots.
Twice in Vernon Forest, one. Pacquiao stalking. Now Mosley will hold on.
And that's the veteran move. That's the veteran move that you want. In order to clear your cobwebs, you got to give yourself time.
Left hand by Pacquiao. Steps over. Pacquiao's feet. 30 seconds to go. Can Mosley get out of the round? Pacquiao to the body. Just missing. And Shane Mosley is trying to hold on for dear life.
In his career, by that straight left hand, it will come from Manny Pacquiao. Sets it up with a jab and a feint and lands a good straight left hand. And that punch hurt Shane Mosley. It wasn't just a knockdown that sent him down. Using the jab and the straight left hand, a classic combination, and Shane Mosley in trouble.
But it was that beautiful feint that he did before he did anything.
Her eyes. Fourth round scheduled for 12 of the WBO World Championship. The champion.
He's part right there and the way he lunged forward.
Mosley not moving his hands now. Although he does land the jab.
The minute, another lice left. The minute Pacquiao started to throw combinations, this fight changed.
Mosley in a very...
Even as a rangefinder.
Nice body shot by Pacquiao. Combination.
That's the first three-punch combination Mosley's thrown in this fight.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Arena. in Las Vegas for Shane Mosley and Manny Pacquiao. The WBO World Championship. Pacquiao the champion in blue, Mosley the challenger in black.
Tonight, he's going to have to take these risks that a lot of people don't want to take, because it's a chance that you could get knocked out. But, you know, no risk, no reward. He got to lay his butt on the line tonight.
Yeah, you couldn't have put it better, Antonio. And there's that straight left again from Pat. For Clottey, bad for Margarito, and bad for Cotto.
Now Mosley will step off.
Pacquiao's defense was once not very good when he was in the lower weight classes. It has now gotten to the point where it's good. He might not be Pernell Whitaker, but he's a good defensive fighter.
.30 seconds to go in the 5th round, scheduled for 12. Shane Mosley knocked down at 145 in the round number 3 from short left to the chin. Left hook getting through for Mosley. Mosley's keeping his hands up really high, Antonio.
And that punch got in while Pacquiao was throwing at Mosley. He has to take those chances.
Sixth round, scheduled for 12 for the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao in blue, Shane Mosley in black.
Manny, hard for Mosley to win throwing that number.
And to Mosley's credit, he's came out this particular round and it's dictated with his jab. He's landed a couple of nice stinging jabs, but nothing behind it.
Pacquiao, those punches being blocked by Mosley. And uppercut getting through for Pacquiao.
Mosley has to take a stance when Pacquiao's coming. He hasn't been willing to take thus far.
Fans not happy with Shane Mosley right now. Pacquiao moving. Looking for an opening against a very defensive fighter that won't take any risks.
And Shane's a very clever fighter. That's why Pacquiao's percentage of landing is not as high as he'd like.
Right there, it looks like Shane landed the best right hand of the fight while Pacquiao was trying to land a right hook. He has to punch while Pacquiao punches.
Yep. Just not doing it enough.
Closing moments. Pacquiao Mosley.
Is what he wants, I guess.
Seventh round for the WBO World Championship.
Less than Pacquiao normally throws in fights.
Pacquiao getting a little more aggressive. Pacquiao has been the fighter that has
made this defensive fight.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Shane is not willing to step on that gas, I can guarantee you Pacquiao is going to step on that gas in a minute. So he's going to have to be ready and prepared for that.
As Ed McMahon used to say, you are correct, sir.
You mentioned, for Manny Pacquiao, his last 3 fights have gone 12 rounds. He stopped Miguel Cotto in the 12th, went 12 with Joshua Clottey.
For Sugar Shane Mosley, and you know,
look at the power punches, and Manny Pacquiao with a huge edge there.
Right there, he needs to stand his ground and fight rather than just right there. If you're going to fight, make an angle, make a move, but don't just back straight up. You're retreating.
Landing exactly the number of punches it would take to keep Shane Mosley in trouble, even though he certainly is winning every one of these rounds.
And I would say, Al, you're right. Ooh, nice right hand by Mosley. But it's hard to look good against Mosley right now because he's not fighting.
You're 100% right.
Five seconds. Bella Gonzalez, very concerned.
Oh, boy.
And on the other side, Jinky Pacquiao, very confident look.
There was a trainer many years, for a long time, named Jimmy Montoya, who I know you know, who at that time, at this point in the fight, would do exactly what Nazim Richardson would do. Lie to his fighter and say, you can do it. He would use every ounce of him to pump a guy up. Just motivate him. And that's what Nazim Richardson...
Pacquiao, he goes upstairs as well. Oh, another straight left hand by Pacquiao that connects solidly on the chin of Mosley.
Very impressive punch.
Yeah, he's throwing that right hook to open up that left hand.
Yes.
Because he sees that Shane Mosley's going to go straight back when he throws anything.
Right hook getting in, followed by a straight left hand, backs up Mosley. 9 seconds to go.
And there's the feints again by Pacquiao. Look at it in the super slow motion to see the jab used as a rangefinder. Now, ironically, Mosley was throwing and landing a jab at the same time, which is what you talked about, Antonio.
Shane Mosley 5-2-1 in his last 8 fights. If you're Floyd Mayweather Jr., Antonio, what are you thinking when you're watching this right now?
Well, you know, if you're going to do comparisons, it's really going for every feint, everything he's throwing. He's covering up first, and he's not punching.
And they're going to call that a knockdown. Wow.
It didn't seem like the referee was going to call it until the outside ref started counting. That was not a knockdown.
Interesting. And it's Pacquiao trying to close the show strongly in this round to show it wasn't a real knockdown.
28 seconds to go in the 10th. Shane Mosley takes a straight left hand. 8 seconds. Mosley on his fight.
Replays to see, and we will see whether this looks like a knockdown. It's a missed right hand, and there's no question that was not a knockdown. There was a right hand thrown by Mosley. It just doesn't look like it landed. We'll look at it again to see if we can tell.
You know what? Pacquiao actually threw the right hand, and it seems as if right here,
yes,
Mosley just pushed him off.
No question, that was not a knockdown.
And Bayless...
I have to say, Kenny Bayless had a pretty good look at that, too.
But Bayless wasn't going to call the knockdown until the outside referee started counting.
And then Manny Pacquiao, very annoyed by this, came back with some big shots toward the end of the round.
Crowd starting to get into it, sensing that Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
For truly just really
Right hook.
He's imposed
straight
his will.
left hand by 10 seconds. Really disappointed in Shane Mosley. He did not come to fight tonight. Shane Mosley slowly comes off the stool for the 12th round. A lot of hugging. And
the chance of Manny.
Miguel Cotto, Josh,
It's amazing.
right hook. Connects for Pacquiao.
and he's still going for the knockout. That's Floyd Mayweather. He's run out of opponents. He's beat everybody.
It's true.
6 seconds to go. Manny Pacquiao continues to roll on as he will likely defeat Shane Mosley, and the fans not happy.
20-107, all three in favor of the winner, and still the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.